Okay, in this video, the first thing to discuss are the accessories. No, not those kind of accessories. The accessory drive. First, the power steering pump needs to be deleted for two reasons. Running hydraulic lines to the mid-engine makes engine removal more problematic, but mostly the power steering pump no longer fits using the new fast intake manifold. So I'll make a cardboard template and then I'll make a bracket. The new idler pulley used is an OEM GM part, which is also used in another location on the engine. This threaded bung will get just enough weld to hold it in place. Adding more weld than needed just increases the chance of the part warping. Since the idler pulley has a smaller diameter than the power steering pulley, it was relocated a bit higher for belt clearance, but as you can see, there is still a little clearancing to be done. The power steering delete pulley looks like it will work, but there's something else bugging me. It's that mammoth, towering alternator bracket. I mean, look at this thing. It's a cast iron fortress. I've been scratching my head trying to figure out why GM made this part so ridiculously heavy duty. Were they worried about stability? Or maybe they wanted solid grounding? Or maybe it was just to appease the bean counter. But whatever it is, it's not likely they suddenly forgot how to cast sturdy aluminum brackets because they are all over the engine compartment. So to heck with it. I'm going to relocate the alternator and make my own bracket. I'm not the first one to come up with this idea, as Pontiac Fiero people have been doing it when they transplant LS4s into Fieros. You can buy a ready-made bracket, but I don't buy brackets. Although relocating it cleans up the appearance and drops some weight, the downside is that if you want to keep the AC, which I do, there is no other place to mount it unless you mount it backwards. I had to DuckDuckGo to find out if an alternator even works spinning backwards. I didn't know. But it does. The only concern is that the internal fan blades are going in the wrong direction. But I figure it's still moving air in some direction, so good enough. I found the best way to form sheet metal around a pattern, such as this, is to start at the beginning, well duh, and each time you come to a bend, don't proceed until you have perfected that bend exactly. I was seriously thinking about putting beauty holes or even geometric ports in the piece to save weight and add to the appearance, but you have to be careful because if you jack around with the piece too much, it starts to look like metal masturbation. The part should look righteous for the application and no more. The two main plates are 160 thousandths thick, my new favorite gauge, and 125 thousandths thick for the middle fin and side structure. I prefer chromoly for most everything because I figure if I'm going to put this much time into something, I'm going to start with the strongest steel. Plus, chromoly is less gummy to machine than mild steel. The pros for relocating are a cleaner look, lighter weight, and oh yeah, the fuel rail no longer dead ends into the original bracket. The cons are less efficient cooling, but the biggest con is that the alternator and bracket have to be removed to drop the engine.